That hot this week. I know that we had a little break last week with some 90s. I mean, it wasn't even that bad.
Right.
You know, it was still hot.
Yeah,
but
it still
hundreds.
felt like it was about 100 all week long. And we're right back into this intense heat. In fact, it's going to get hotter as the week goes on because we've got this big ridge of high pressure out to the east that's going to expand and build over East Texas by Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a prolonged heat wave headed our way. All right, already the National Weather Service has issued a heat advisory for tomorrow from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. The heat index values tomorrow 105 to 109, where all of East Texas, Northwest Louisiana, Southwestern Arkansas, the impacts, heat and humidity could cause heat illness. So we are going to go over some heat tips here. And it really is sort of right on time. The start of July, we have an average high of 93, an average low of 73. Temperatures only get warmer as the month goes on. End of the month, average high is 96. 75 is the average overnight low. Unfortunately for the month of July, it's also the driest month of the year. And that's coming out of what is supposed to be the wettest month of the year in June. And so we are really, this does not look like a great number. I mean, if we could get average, we'd be happy, but we'll wait and see. The first 15 days of the month look like they're going to provide below average rainfall totals. On average, the muggiest day of the year is just 10 days away. Celebrate. It is going to be super humid. I'm already buying extra hairspray. I'm just telling you right now. High pressure out to the east. So here it is. Tomorrow morning, it's near Atlanta. Look what it does. It builds back to the west. It intensifies. That is air that goes all the way up to about 25,000 feet. That air is sinking. As it's sinking, it's compressing. It's squeezing out about as much heat as it possibly can. On top of that, the ground now is dry, so there's not much reflectivity coming off of the ground, especially if the grass is not green. It starts to brown up, and we start to get some just hard dirt around. That just continues to bake, and so the temperatures will at least be 103. There's some data coming out that suggests we could be 105, 106 over the weekend. I think that might be stretching it, but that feels like temperature could certainly be there over the weekend. So a heat advisory is going to be needed tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and then we may get what's called an excessive heat warning, and that is when the heat index climbs above 109. So it could go to 110, up to about 115 Sunday and Monday of next week. So a couple of reminders here. Make sure you are drinking plenty of water. And it's not necessarily the day of. It's if you know you're going to be working outside, start pre-hydrating 48 hours ahead of time. And then the day of, continue to sip water throughout the day. Try to stay in the shade as much as possible. We talk about lightweight, light-colored, loose-fitting clothing. I may do an experiment later this week that explains just what that means. And it'll give you a good indication why light-colored clothing is better than, say, a darker shirt. Pets and children never leave in a vehicle for any length of time. Here's the Baylor Scott White Texas Spine Joint Hospital 7-day forecast. Mostly sunny tomorrow. 102, yeah, we could have an isolated shower thunderstorm, but it's going to feel like 105 to 109. Steamy mix Thursday, 102. Very hot Friday up to 103. Saturday, heat warning? Possibly. 103 for the high. 30% chance for some isolated showers, sea breeze showers showing up Saturday. Muggy and hot Sunday, 102. It stays up to 102 Monday, and then back to 103 a week from today. Just a hot stretch of weather ahead.